Fiverr.com, the one place you can go to purchase pretty much any freelancing service you could imagine. Want a guy singing happy birthday to you in the shower while he soaps himself up? For $5, you can get it. Want to pay someone $300 to show you how to make money online? Well, save your money and check out my channel instead. Or maybe you want Don to text your girlfriend and find out how loyal she is. But watch out, as this buyer wasn't too happy with the shirtless picture Don sent his girlfriend. Okay, those aren't exactly the best representations of what Fiverr offers, but as you saw, each of them had multiple customer reviews. So the fact is, they are making money. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack in this video. Whether or not it's still worth selling your services on Fiverr in 2023. Okay, first of all, for those of you that have no idea what Fiverr is or how it came to be, you might be surprised to know that this platform is now 13 years old. Launched in 2010, the concept of Fiverr was to create an online marketplace where sellers could offer their services, otherwise known as gigs, for exactly $5, hence the name Fiverr. It wasn't until 2013 that sellers were allowed to start setting their own prices, with $5 being the bare minimum. The following year, they managed to raise a whopping $30 million to help with development, until later sending their company public on the New York Stock Exchange in 2017. Then, skip forward to 2020, when the whole world was in chaos, Fiverr blew up. With massive demand for remote work and online services, Fiverr and other such freelancing platforms have seen non-stop growth. Now, the platform is available in 160 countries worldwide, and within the first 3 months of this year, they made $88 million in revenue, up 1.5% from the previous year, and saw a total of 4.3 million active buyers. And just to put that into perspective, that means on average, they're getting 1.4 million active buyers and raking in just under $30 million per month. But okay, enough of the history lesson. Let's talk about what you can expect when you become a seller on Fiverr. Well, first of all, you need to know that anyone can become a seller and start offering their services on Fiverr without needing to spend a single penny, as signing up to the platform is completely free of charge. First, you'll create your profile, after which you'll go on to create each individual gig that you'd like to offer. And if you take a look at mine, you'll see that right now I have 8 different gigs that I offer, each priced completely differently. Having more gigs can help you increase your visibility, but it can also do the opposite as well. But we'll talk about that in a later video. Now, while it's free to create gigs and set them live for the 1.4 million buyers to see every single month, it's worth noting that Fiverr do take a commission of 20% on every order you complete. And for new sellers, you'll have to wait 14 days for your funds to clear before being able to withdraw them. And okay, you could argue that 20% is a lot, but honestly, for the amount of traffic and eyeballs Fiverr brings to your gig without you having to do any marketing yourself, it's quite reasonable. But if you're still not happy, then you can always factor this into your pricing. Now, if you're wondering how often you can expect to get orders, then I can only really tell you from my experience. Generally, I'll always get a minimum of 1 order per day. Usually it's 2 or 3 orders. And just to show you, this is my Fiverr inbox of new clients messaging me. If you look at the timestamps, you can see I tend to get 5 to 10 new client messages every single day. And converting at least 1 or 2 of them is really not that hard. Plus, if you look at my order page, in the last 2 years of being on Fiverr, I've only managed to completely empty it with 0 active orders 1 time. And another thing worth noting, when you're a new seller, you have to understand the clients that you'll attract might not be the best kind. Because when you're new to the platform, depending on the service that you offer, setting your gig at a high price is just a recipe for failure. You need to focus on getting orders and receiving good feedback. It's that simple. So focus on building your profile and credibility with lower priced gigs until you start ranking on the top pages within your search category. Then you can think about increasing your prices. Because let's be honest, if you're a new seller with just a few orders complete and you're charging the same as someone with 50 plus 5-star reviews, who would you pick? unfortunately, the truth is your competitive edge from the start needs to be your price. Alright, as you saw at the start of this video, the fact is you can offer anything on Fiverr. But if you want to be serious about it, then I'd first recommend to research the current competition and saturation of the niche that you want to go into. For example, if you told me that you want to be a logo designer, I'd tell you to not quit your day job, as already you have over 200,000 services and the first page of sellers are all priced below $50. The effort to reward ratio here is just not there. But instead, you could diversify slightly and think about graphic design gigs that you could offer, such as YouTube banner designs with only 3,000 services. Or you can think about niching down further and offer Etsy logo or banner designs, both currently with extremely low competition. So it really just comes down to the saturation of the niche that you want to go for. Another example would be website design. This normally pays quite well, but already there are over 100,000 services available. But if you niche down and offered a service like portfolio websites, then you're going to stand a better chance of being seen, ranking your gig, and making some decent money. So the moral of that story is you just have to be smart about it. Okay, the big question. Is Fiverr the best side hustle that you can start doing today? The truth? Personally, yeah, I believe so. If you have no experience and expertise in any other type of side hustle, then making money online through offering your services is one of the easiest ways to start generating an income from the beginning. Realistically, if you put some effort into building your Fiverr profile, then you should easily start to see orders come your way as early as the second week. But if you create your gig and expect orders to just start coming your way, then you're going to be disappointed. Because if it was that easy, then every Fiverr seller would be living the dream. But I'm going to talk about how to rank your Fiverr gig in a separate video. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. However, overall, making $1,000 a month on Fiverr should genuinely be an easy achievement for most people, depending on the service that you're offering, of course. Alright, if you get to the point where you're serious about making money on Fiverr and you want your clients to take you seriously while paying you the big bucks, then you've got to stand out from your competition. And there are a couple of ways to do this. Number one is your thumbnail. How well is it designed? Does it catch people's attention when they're scrolling through? Is it clear and easy to understand? This is the first thing buyers will see on your gig. So just like YouTube, you need to put effort into your thumbnail. Number two is your gallery. Now on most gigs, you'll have the option to upload a promo video, a few supporting images, and even a PDF providing more information. Take advantage of this to show potential buyers how much of a professional you really are. Number three is all about your description and packages you offer. Make sure they're littered with keywords to help with SEO, but more than that, make sure they're easy to understand and explain exactly what you offer. And number four is your portfolio. Now, Fiverr have given you the option to add a portfolio to your profile for all to view, something I need to put a little bit more effort into. Otherwise, I'd recommend creating your own portfolio of work so that you can share a link with any buyer that asks, and trust me, they're gonna ask. So, overall, is selling on Fiverr worth it in 2023? The answer is yes. It's by far one of the best ways to make money online. For the main reason being that you don't necessarily have to dedicate loads of man hours to it until the moment comes that you start getting orders. Then you're getting paid for your time. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it useful. If so, then why not let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you in the next one.